What's up everybody, I am Jaspreet Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. Real estate investors and everybody interested in becoming a real estate investor. This video is for you. You know that song Beamer, Benz or Bentley, which is a dilemma between which car you drive? Well, you have that same problem with residential real estate, which is real estate where people live in. Except it's not between cars. In residential real estate, it's condo, single family house, and multi-family property. And maybe one day they'll sing a song about it. Maybe something like
condo, single family, multi-family property. Condo, single family, multi-family property.
Well, until my singing career takes off, I'll stick with investing in real estate and making YouTube videos, which is why in this video, I want to compare investing in a condo with investing in a single family property. But before we begin, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the Minority Mindset channel below because you don't want to miss our new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's start with the basics. What's the difference between a single family property and a condo? When you rent an apartment, you are renting that unit from the owner of the apartment complex. And if you've ever rented a condo before, then you're renting that condo, that unit, from the owner of that individual unit. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video, where you buy a unit and then you lease that out. And you can compare that to owning a single family home where you own the lot and the property that's built on that lot. Next, what are your responsibilities as a landlord and as a real estate investor when you own a condo versus when you own a single family home? When you buy a condo, you own and are responsible for everything that are inside the walls of the condo, and everything outside of the walls is taken care of by the homeowner association. So that will be things like the roof, the foundation, the yard, the parking lot. All that is taken care of by the homeowner association when you invest in a condo. When you invest in a single family home, you own the lot and the property on the lot, and it is your responsibility to make sure everything on the lot is in good working order. So the roof, the foundation, the yard, everything is your responsibility, or the tenants, depending on how you design the lease. So as a real estate investor, you have less property to worry about with a condo because the exterior, like the roof and foundation and stuff, is taken care of by the HOA or homeowner association, but that comes at a price. The HOA will charge you, the condo owner, a monthly fee for owning a condo. And if something bad were to happen, like something were to happen to the parking lot and the parking lot needed repairs, the HOA can charge all the condo owners, even if this issue doesn't affect you, a fee to take care of it. Why? Because you are a part of the condo association. With single family home investing, you will see HOAs with nicer neighborhoods, but for the sake of this example, I'm going to be talking about homes that don't have a homeowner association. With a single family home, if you don't do your due diligence, or you do your due diligence and then something happens to the roof and you have to fix it, all that risk and all that cost comes down to you as the homeowner. Now you might be thinking, wow, so investing in a condo seems like a safer bet because there's less risk involved with the property, but not so fast. I have invested in condos before and I don't want to do it again. Now, obviously there are exceptions to everything, and if I found a great once in a lifetime deal with a condo, of course I will jump on that. But in general, homeowner associations can be a pain to deal with and they can be very expensive. The homeowner association is kind of like a nosy neighbor that doesn't give you any privacy. They want to know what you're doing at all times, and if you don't listen to them, you are going to be in big trouble. And when they say trouble, they usually mean fines. One time I had a homeowner association try to fine me and my real estate company like $100 or $150 because they said that we were a few days late in sending them the lease between us and our tenant. You know, some homeowner associations are really cool. Like, they don't care what you do, they understand it's your property and they let you own it and run it the way you want. Others will be more strict and they'll want to know what's going on in your property and they'll give you more regulations, and if you don't listen to them or you don't do things within their timelines, they will fine you. And you should also be aware that some homeowner associations do not let condo owners rent out their units. So before you go too far in negotiating a deal of buying a condo, look into whether you can even rent this condo out or not. Then on the flip side, when it comes to getting the most value out of your condo, most people want to live in homes, not condos. And yes, there are exceptions to this, but in general, people prefer homes. That means, yeah, I'll probably have to pay a little bit more money up front to buy a single family home over a condo, but this also means I can get a better rent and I can get better rent growth, and when it comes to selling my property, I can get more value or a better price from my single family home over a condo. I think that a lot of beginner real estate investors are interested in starting with condos because we think it's easier and it's a less risky way to start. I mean, I thought the same thing and that's what I did too. But from a number standpoint, it can be a lot harder to justify buying a condo because that HOA fee is expensive. Like, you have the same expenses as you would with a single family home. You have the taxes, the insurance, the maintenance, and the management fees, but now you also have to factor in this HOA fee, and a lot of times your rent is not the same as what it would be if you bought a single family home that was comparable to your condo. Oh, and if the parking lot breaks in your condo, even if you have nothing to do with it, you might be on the hook to pay for some of that repair. So now, after going through this, what I would recommend to a new beginner real estate investor is that unless you find a great and amazing deal with a condo, start with a single family home or a small apartment complex. But this is the important part. Make sure, no matter what you start with, you get a private property inspection before you buy the property. This way you can see how the roof is and how the foundation is and how the structure and the bones of the property are before you actually buy the property. This will give you an idea of how the property is doing, and if there is a major issue like the roof is falling apart, well, then you can negotiate this into the price of the property, or you can look for a different property. If your concern is, but what if I buy a good property and then a storm comes in and takes off the roof? Wouldn't a condo be better in that situation? Well, that's why you have insurance. As an investor, my goal is to maximize profits, and in general, I will have more opportunity to do that with a single family home over a condo, and there are ways, like I talked about, to mitigate the risk. And if you're looking for other tips on how to be a real estate investor, I'll link some of my videos in the description below. But now that you've heard my thoughts, I want to hear your thoughts too. Condo or single family home? Let me know which one and why in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you think. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button and share it with one friend so we can help spread the word. Don't miss our new videos on entrepreneurship, business, and money every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hit the subscribe button and the notification bell below. That way you actually find out when our new videos are released. And as always, keep hustling.